What's up everybody, Way of the Bay here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the B168 Rage Longinus. Alright, so today we're going to be taking a look at Rage Longinus. So Rage Longinus is a left-spinning attack type Beyblade. It belongs to the blader Louis. So that's the blader. He does show up in Beyblade Burst Super King. Now Rage Longinus is B168. It's a booster and belongs to Takara Tomy. So it's a Takara Tomy product, not Hasbro. So Rage Longinus. Looking at the side of the box, you can see it's an attack type Beyblade, part of Burst, left spinning, and part of the sparking layer system. And on this side, you see Rage Longinus' sort of gimmick. It has an upper attack mode where the chassis lines up with the dragon heads on the ring, and it has sort of a Zwei Longinus-like attack. So on the front, we see Rage Longinus. It looks really cool. And on the back, you see all the stats and parts that come with the Beyblade. Over here, you see the sparking layer gimmick. On top, you see the gimmick that the Rage Longinus Beyblade has, all the parts that come in it, and the stats. Now over here we see the parts names and what they do. So we see the Rage chip, the Rage ring, the Longinus chip, the 3A chassis, which is a double chassis, and the Destroy driver. So that's everything on the box and the front of it. Now let's actually open this up. I've already done and cut the tape already. So all we have to do is take the box out. So taking it out, you're just going to get the box, nothing else inside. And we have the Beyblade. So it comes in a packaging like this. You also get the little guide, the Super King customized guide, and the stickers. And here are all the parts. So I'm going to take them out, and then we're going to go over the parts more in detail. Alright, so everything is out of the packaging now. We have the Beyblade itself here, the instructions, and the customized guide right here. There are stickers, which I've already put on Rage Longinus. And if you're wondering, there are 8 different unique stickers to put on Rage Longinus overall. It's not that difficult, and if you're having trouble, you can check the instructions and the front of the box. Both are very helpful when putting on stickers, and if you're having trouble applying them, use a toothpick. It does help apply stickers easier when you're trying to have detail. So like I said, the instructions, they show you how to put the stickers on and how the Beyblade works, but I'm going to be going over that in the video, so there's no need to check it right now. And there's also the customized guide. So this customized guide shows some combos you can do. The Super King customized guide right there. So there's 3 combos, 2 attack and 1 stamina, and they're for Longinus, Helios, and Fafnir, all left spinning combos. So there it is right there. And some advertisements for some Beyblades, variant Lucifer in a limited edition 1D chassis. So that's the customized guide right there. So now let's actually take a look at the Beyblade. So we have 3 parts, the layer, the chassis, and the driver. There is no disc because this is a double chassis, and double chassis take the place of a disc. So first let's take a look at the layer. So this is Rage Longinus. If you'd like to see it before and after, here it is. This is before stickers and after stickers. So stickers do definitely make Rage Longinus look a lot cooler. Without stickers, it looks cleaner, but with stickers, it looks a lot tougher. And I really like the lightning designs on the bluish purplish stickers. And the little stickers on the dragon, the metal dragons, are reddish or orangish, yellow. It's like a flame. So this looks really cool. But just looking at Rage Longinus, it looks a lot like a Longinus. You have 2 great powerful attack points. There's metal on the dragon heads here. It looks a lot like Zwei Longinus, very similar, but slightly different. So lining up how the chip should go, you can see Zwei actually has some more metal than Rage. And the reason for that is the Zwei Longinus Beyblade is just a layer, while Rage Longinus connects to a chassis, which the chassis has some metal. So that's how this Beyblade has less metal but still weighs more. And the chip, honestly, I think Rage Longinus' chip looks a lot cooler. has more stickers actually, more lightning bolts, and overall it just looks way nicer. So Rage Longinus. Now, the ring is Rage and the chip is Longinus. Let's take it apart and look at the ring itself. So this is the Rage ring. As you can see, it has two powerful contact points with metal dragons on it. It is left spin compatible only, so it can only take left spin chips. Here's the back of it. You can see how they attach the metal to it. And overall, Rage looks really cool. Now let's take a look at Longinus. So this is the Longinus chip. The Longinus chip looks really nice. The chip core is a purple gold color or recolor of the same chip core that comes with Glide Ragnarok or Brave Hyperion. But this one actually, the plastic right here, the transparent part, is actually painted or colored, and it's a nice purple color, which I think matches the Longinus Beyblade coloring really well. So overall, the Longinus chip looks really cool as well. Definitely a Longinus chip. And here is the little clips right there for those of you who want to see it. And overall, Rage Longinus's layer just overall looks really cool. How it's all set up looks very powerful. So I can't wait to see how this does in the stadium. But that's Rage Longinus's layer. Now let's take a look at the chassis. So this is the chassis. The chassis name is 3A, which stands for 3 attack. Now the chassis design is purple and metal, and it's very edgy. It looks sharp on lots of points, and it should line up with Rage Longinus's contact points to have a sort of upper attack, which knocks other Beyblades out of the stadium. Now this is a double chassis, left compatible only. Here are its teeth, as you can see. The one side actually has more teeth than the other side of the chassis. Oh, never mind. It's right there. Alright, so it does have some teeth right there. You can see where the chip goes. That's sort of how the chassis is set up. Now it's a double chassis, so it takes the place of a disc. This is the disc right here. And overall, this looks a lot like Drake, the Drake disc from GT, but a lot bigger. It's just way bigger than the Drake disc overall. And it should line up with Rage Longinus better than the Rage disc. Now, looking at this, so here's the chassis, here's the layer when we put the chassis on, and when you connect it, the dragon heads right here actually line up, which when it attacks the Beyblade, the layer will be a little higher than the chassis, so it'll go and launch the other Beyblade up, which will help it get ring out finishes a lot easier. So I can't wait to see how the chassis will work in stadium with Rage Longinus, if its gimmick is good or bad. Can't wait to see how it goes though. And now probably one of the best parts of Rage Longinus, the Destroy Dash driver. So this driver is Destroy Dash. It is a really powerful attack type driver and great competitively. So first off, Dash means the spring is a lot tighter, which lowers the chance of it bursting with the Beyblade, so it's a lot tighter, the clicks are stronger. And the Destroy Dash driver is really powerful. So the tip is really edgy, a lot like the Jaggy driver, but instead it has a free spinning plate, which actually helps the Beyblade when it gets hit to the side or hit around. Instead of losing stamina, it's able to recover, still having enough stamina to keep going. And when it comes down to survivor finishes, the Destroy Dash plate actually helps Rage Longinus sometimes go lasting a little longer. So if it's unable to get ring out finishes or burst finishes, and it goes down to survivor finishes, Rage Longinus still has a chance because the spinning plate on Destroy. And since it's so low to the stadium, it doesn't lock up and accidentally stop the Beyblade. It keeps spinning because of how low it is. So overall, the Destroy Dash driver, really great competitively and an awesome driver all around. So just overall, this is a great driver, and I can't wait to see how it does with Rage Longinus. Now, putting the Beyblade together has two pretty powerful clicks. Now, it is left spinning, so against right spin Beyblades, it shouldn't really click as much, and it should do well against left spin as well. Now, the only left spin Super King Beyblades that are out so far are King Helios and Mirage Fafnir. So overall, Rage Longinus looks really cool. Let's compare it to the previous evolution, which was Zwei Longinus. So I have it right here. So here it is, Rage Longinus next to Zwei Longinus. They look very similar, but Destroy Dash is way better than Spiral Dash. So that's Rage Longinus. Now that we've looked at the Beyblade and see what its parts do and how it should work, let's do some test battles in the basic Takara Stadium. Alright, so here we are at the basic Takara Stadium. We're going to be test launching Rage Longinus. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so Rage Longinus lands in the stadium, zooming around. The little plate on Destroy Dash helped it zoom around the stadium. Now it's slowly moving around, not exactly at the center, but not around the rim of the stadium. Then it slowly moves to the center of the stadium. So this, so far, is really controlled. Zwei Longinus zoomed around the stadium and went into the pocket pretty easily. So overall, Rage Longinus seems to do pretty well. Let's see how it does against other Beyblades though. Alright, so the first battle is going to be Brave Valkyrie going up against Rage Longinus. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh, some good attacks, but Rage Longinus was hit into the pocket. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh, this time, Brave Valkyrie leaves the stadium. Both Beyblades are tied with 1 point each. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh, another ring out finish by Zwei Longinus. Zwei Longinus is doing great by knocking out other Beyblades. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so Rage Longinus. Oh, that was another ring out finish. So Rage Longinus wins that with 3 points. Rage Longinus is just full of attack power. Now let's try it against a left spinning Beyblade. Alright, so the next opponent will be actually King Helios. So King Helios against Rage Longinus. Rage Longinus just destroyed Brave Valkyrie. Let's see how it goes. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so King Helios takes the center of the stadium. Rage Longinus zooming around, going in for the attack. Dealing some good attacks. Ooh, and knocking over King Helios. Rage Longinus gets 1 point. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, this time instant contact. Let's see how this goes. Rage Longinus dealing attack after attack. Ooh, both Beyblades are really wobbly, and Rage Longinus barely has it with a little bit of stamina. That is the Destroy Dash driver. So Rage Longinus now has 2 points and is destroying its opponents. Alright, ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh, this time King Helios going around the stadium, with Rage Longinus following behind, dealing lots of attacks. Yep, Rage Longinus is just way stronger. So Rage Longinus has beaten Brave Valkyrie and King Helios. Now let's do Rage Longinus against Zwei Longinus. Alright, so to finish up the battles, we're gonna have Rage Longinus go against Zwei Longinus. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, Zwei Longinus gets a ring out finish. So 1 point to Zwei Longinus. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, both Beyblades zooming around the stadium. Rage Longinus dealing lots of fierce attacks. Zwei Longinus out of stamina. So that's 1 point to Rage Longinus. Both Beyblades are tied. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh! Alright, lots of fierce attacks. Rage Longinus dealing attack after attack and just burst Zwei Longinus. Rage Longinus now has 3 points. So Rage Longinus beat King Helios, Brave Valkyrie, and Zwei Longinus. So Rage Longinus is overall a really powerful Beyblade. It had some good stamina. Every time it dealt attacks, it would throw itself around, and every now and then it could throw itself into the pockets. But just overall, Rage Longinus was a powerful Beyblade. The Destroy Dash Driver, great with its attack power. Overall, a great Beyblade. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of Rage Longinus. Its parts are now available for Beat the Bay and CBTs, so look forward to that. But that was Rage Longinus. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching Way of the Bay.